Okay. Now we are here, part two. Now we have to talk about this flamboyant female, Kim Holland. Yeah, she's like the what's that? UF now. Yeah, she's like the UF now of Holland.
Yeah, it's people describe her to me as like the mother of porn in the Netherlands. People herself as this ethical, kind woman who used to be young, and now she did porn and started, and she helps all the girls do well, like this kind of, you know, like making porn family friendly in a weird way, if that makes sense. You know, she's always on TV.
Disclaimer: I am living in this beautiful country called Holland. Yeah, Miss Kim, I am your favorite fan. I'm a fan of yours. Don't flag this YouTube channel, please. I'm a fan of yours. You understand? I buy all your videos. I support you, Kim Holland. Bless up. May you live to see 200 years old. Yes, Kim. Yes, Kim, my friend. You go ahead, sir.
Yeah, though in my opinion, I don't think Kim is the one running her business. I think it's Ruud Slakhorst, her
Yeah.
ex-partner.
Hmm.
I don't know what percentage of the business Kim owns and what percentage Ruud owns because those things are secret in the Netherlands. So 50, but maybe Ruud owns more. I don't know. Uh, but yeah, when I came to Amsterdam, I was there to do the prostitution story, but some of the girls that I was interviewing also spoke about Kim Holland's companies. And it's terrible what they were saying. It's the biggest thing is it seems to be that if you watch the videos, they specialize in new models. They really like new models and amateurs and people that have never done porn before.
Allegedly, go ahead.
Allegedly, okay,
Allegedly, Miss Kim, I love you. Go ahead, sir.
we'll just keep saying that.
Kim, my friend.
And what the girls are alleging is that when they arrive, they're kind of given alcohol and encouraged to drink. Some are saying that drugs are allowed on set. Just allegations, of course.
Allegation. Regular stuff here in Holland. Regular thing that. I have some
Yeah,
alcohol right outside there myself, so it's good. Go ahead.
yeah. So the problem with that when it comes to sex work is if someone is intoxicated, even it makes it very hard for them to say no and for that to be legal. So what you're
But
doing,
wait, but I have to push back a little
yeah,
because
yeah,
they are grown people. I am of the stance where from if you're a grown you can say no. I teach my kids no means no. Nobody hold the person down and force it down their throat. Listen, there's some cocaine, there's some alcohol over there, there's ecstasy, there's speed. Help yourself. Hey, you need a bump, you need a line. No, come on, take it, and you take it. It's up to you. You wasn't being coerced. You understand? So listen, and because I am on Kim's side for now, you understand? Kim is not here to defend herself. I have to defend Kim. You are these
no, no,
models. These models, they are grown people. A lot of them see Kim on the news, see Kim on the television. They want to be close to Kim, and they want to do whatever they want. They want to do whatever it takes to go beside Kim. And when shit goes left, you understand, and they realize, listen, the industries, the darker side of the industry start to come out. They blame Kim. I don't believe a lot of them. Go ahead, sir.
yeah, no, and like I think like there is some validity to what you're saying. Like it's like just because you're offered alcohol or offered drugs, that doesn't mean you have to have them. Um, but the problem is that when it's a workplace and when it's sex work, and this is how the industry is regulated globally. Like if you go to any porn studio in America, in any country in Europe, like there will be no alcohol on set. If you watch a porn video, you'll see that they don't even pretend to drink alcohol. They'll only drink like soft drinks or water, even if there's like a party or something like that. And that purely because of the consent issue. Because if there is any hint of alcohol or drugs,
Mm-hmm.
the video it means that the company would lose in court if there are any problems.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter if you gave them the alcohol or if they brought the alcohol themselves.
Mm-hmm.
It means that it stops being um, consensual sex and it becomes in England sexual assault. So we say rape is when it's violence,
Mm-hmm.
and sexual assault is you were when you do something sexually
Mm-hmm.
where you didn't want to, but you said yes because you were, say, intoxicated or high, or you were manipulated into something, or if you were, say, lied to or coerced or pressured, like a
What about stimulant, Viagra and Cialis for men?
oh, they don't use them in porn. They use something much worse. So in porn, every male,
Yes.
but not nearly every male, they inject their penis with a drug called Trimix.
Trimix. Okay.
Yeah, you inject it into your penis, and it makes your penis hard for like 2 hours,
Ooh.
and then you have another injection in to make it go down. And there are so many terrible side effects with this, but directors like it because it makes their job reliable. They don't need to like find guys that are good at porn. It means any guy can do porn. So, and it's really terrible. Like a lot of the men, they can kind of their dick can kind of start dying because the blood gets cut off
Mm-hmm.
and the dick kind of starts going black, and they have to go to the emergency room and have surgery to save their penis.
To
Uh,
fix the error. Yeah.
it it is insane what men go through in the porn industry. But like 90% of them are doing this. They're injecting. Some of the guys in the porn industry, their dicks don't work anymore, and they've had to have implants put in, and they have to pump their dick up,
Yeah.
which
All that is cute. You know.
it's
Let's stop talk
awful.
about. Let's go back to Kim. Yeah,
Yeah,
yes, me. We
too much.
let's forget about those guys. You understand?
Yeah.
Let me ask you something. Do you have a personal vendetta against Kim? Because on
No.
your YouTube you went in on her. Pause.
Yeah. No. She no vendetta against her. At first, I thought she was good. I've got a text message chain from people in her company saying Kim's heard the allegation. She's so sad. She's really upset. She wants to fix it and put it right. But then she didn't do anything. Uh,
Maybe she
and
is doing something, but it takes time to trickle down because Kim is somewhere she can only do so much. She can make a telephone call and say, "Hey, fix this and fix
yeah,
that." But maybe she hasn't. Maybe after she hung up the phone, she have to fix another 10,000 things over here. She forget about what she said over there. She's relying on her staff. Maybe her staff is fucking around. Pause. Go
and
ahead.
that's what I think that it's more likely that Rude is the problem because Meiden van Holland, the other company they own,
Mm-hmm.
they're only like one of the shareholders in Meiden van Holland, and Meiden
Mm-hmm.
van Holland have the same problems, but they've hired people to help fix things. So they have someone on set to watch their producers to make sure they don't do anything bad, and that is a good thing. They've changed their contracts. They've started testing the performers for diseases.
Which is a
Um,
good thing.
and they should have been doing that at the beginning, but it took me to do a podcast for them to start testing for health. So it's like, but Mine Van Holland have been changing things, whereas the Kim Holland company, nothing's changing. So Kim might not have enough power to change things there, but she should be honest and put her hands up and say, look, I'm trying to change things, but Rude won't let me, try and get pressure that way. Or she could go to the shoots in person and make sure that everything's okay.
Sir, stop it. Stop it.
She
Stop
doesn't.
it. Stop it. You stop it. Kim cannot be at every photo shoot, every video shoot. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Rude does. Rude's at them all. Why? Because they
Yeah,
can.
because he want to fuck. He's a guy. Yes? He want to
Yeah,
fuck.
in porn, you're not allowed to fuck your employees.
Yeah, but we know it goes down. Yes.
It happens, but when it gets found, like if say you're shooting a film in America
Mm-hmm.
and you're the director,
Mm-hmm.
if you go for like dinner with the models after the shooting, you'll lose your job because the risk is too high
Mm-hmm.
that they'll think they'll be so worried that you're going to start asking for sexual favors from the talent. So the production won't allow it. Uh, it's really like they just don't want these Harvey Weinstein situations. Um, and it because if you try and sleep with your employees, they might only say yes because they're scared that you'll take work away from them. So it
Ah,
becomes another form of sexual assault,
um.
and it
Sorry. Go
is a
ahead.
lot.
You were saying?
So, yeah, if you try to sleep with your employees and your employees complain, like you're gonna lose.
Yeah. Yeah. It's abuse. Okay.
You're gonna lose everything, and it's just
When did you drop your documentary? Because you said because of the documentary, um, rules and regulations are now in place. They started test people and this and that.
oh yeah. So I did a podcast with
Yeah.
just one girl about a year ago.
Oh yeah, 1 year ago. Yeah.
So that's when they started. That's when they were like changing things uh, last year, and when the new documentary was just on Friday, and that one I don't know. I don't think they've made any changes since that one, but we'll see.
Changes.
Hopefully, Mine von Holland. To be fair to them, they have changed a lot. Um, I think they still have more changes to do, but I think it's a really good thing they are changing things.
Okay.
So I do like
Question.
this is excellent and fantastic, and nobody says anything bad about him. Only praise.
And Kim, all praise to Kim. What's the biggest difference between the red light district and what Kim has going on? Tell me two of the differences because it's blurred. With the red light district, you can go peer and you get your. I guess. Oh yeah, you tell the audience the red light district and what Kim is going on. What's the difference between them both?
Um, I think with Kim, the manipulation for the most part is short term. It's just like, let's say, like they're just trying to get like one or two scenes. It's just like, they want people to do porn. They want people to feel relaxed. They want people to say. It's probably not as bad as what's happening in the red light district. In the red light district, you've got this long-term, systematic psychological abuse of women on a really big scale. I'm not going to pretend that what's happening in the porn industry is the same as what's happening in the red light district. It is different.
Oh, it's very different. Yeah.
It's very different. Yeah, like
It's,
my background is in the porn industry,
yeah.
so I care about the porn industry being safe and being clean. So long as I keep reporting on the problems, then things change,
As it should.
But yeah, I don't want the porn industry shut down. I don't want anything like that happening. I just want the models to be safe. The male models as well. The male models, like I said, they
To be honest, I don't care about them. You understand?
I know.
I don't really care about them. I'm Jamaican. We don't care about no man. You see me? But listen. Let me ask you a question. Has Kim ever been sued?
I don't know.
So that's a no because you would have heard about it because you said you did your research, yes?
I did research, but it's hard for me to do legal research.
It would be all over the news.
Well, that's if it's in the news, yeah, but I don't know about like in the UK, all of our civil and criminal
Mm-hmm.
happenings are all public information.
But
But
here in
because
Holland, maybe not.
yeah, and it was a bit impenetrable, and I had so much stuff to research.
Mm-hmm.
Like I left so many things out. There's because sometimes like you look at something and you're like, does it just sound a bit petty if I include this? Like
So,
it's hard to choose something
okay.
and what.
So as far as you are concerned, yeah, you have no information that she has ever been sued, yeah?
She's had bad stories
No,
before.
no, we're talking about sue, sir, sued. There is no
No,
information, yes.
no. There's
Just
there
go
was
on. Okay, go
a
ahead.
guy, one of the people that recruited models for her,
Yeah.
exposed him. Defaults sorry, I'd forgotten. But he like trafficked 200 women from the Czech Republic.
No, 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 sir, sorry, that's him.
Yeah,
I'm talking about Kim. Has Kim ever been in
yeah,
front of the courthouse? In the
he
court?
and the police said, well, we're not investigating.
Well,
So
so
it's like,
so that's a no, sir.
yeah,
You have no information that Kim Holland has ever been in front of a jury, yes? Been tried.
oh, definitely not in front of a jury. No,
Okay,
not
no,
in front of
okay,
a
okay,
jury.
okay. So it's not relevant what I said about this guy doing the 200 people. No, we're talking about Kim, and God bless her. Tell me two good thing. Tell me two good qualities about Kim Holland, because you did your research.
Oh,
Two qualities that
uh,
you see and you was like, okay, that's good.
yeah, I think she does care about people. Like, I think she does. I don't think I think the problem is she obviously cares about Rude too much maybe and is protecting
No, no,
him.
no,
But
no, no, sir, sir, sir,
she,
sir. You're dancing around the question. Focus on Kim. Tell me two good qualities that Kim Holland possess. Forget about
I
rude.
think I think she's very open. I think talking about her past, about coming from like a religious background, I think that's good because a lot of people struggle with that stuff. Like when you're from a conservative home and then your instinct is to be more liberal, creates like a clash in your head. And I think talking about those things publicly, it's a good thing. I think the fact she's shameless about her past, like, she's not embarrassed, she's proud of her work in porn. I think that's a good. I don't think people should be ashamed of sexuality. So yeah, I think there's good things. I don't think anyone's all bad. I just when we do bad things or our name's on the door of a company doing bad, we have to be responsible for fixing it.
Yeah, 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 all that. So, sir, are you a fan or were you ever a fan of Kim Holland? Keep it real.
Um, I didn't know of her before I started this story because she's not famous in the UK. I know she's very big in the Netherlands, but I hadn't seen her even online. She's maybe a bit before my time. Um, I knew a lot of Americans and East European models, but I wasn't aware of her. Industry is like its own universe.
Yeah. And since you started your research, did you go back and watch some videos from this wonderful Kim Holland?
I didn't know. I searched through a lot of Kim Holland website videos, but I had to look like evidence in research.
Yeah.
Like,
And you
but
you zoom in and you enjoy those research, yes? Be honest.
no, no, not really. A bit sad. It
Yeah.
changes when you hear when you speak to people who are really upset about what happened to them, and then I can watch the video. You watch it with a different mindset.
I know.
It,
Because I saw it and my stomach was really upset when but then I have to be objective, yeah? I have to be objective.
yeah, I mean everybody's going to have their opinion, and what I think is wrong, um, or even like what is normal for the porn industry in America, people are going to say, like, hey, this isn't America. Like, this is the Netherlands. We do things differently. You'll have to live with that. And that's a perfectly valid argument. And, you know, I
So
can only.
so we both agree Kim Holland is an icon of the Netherlands, yes?
She's an icon of the Netherlands. Yeah, she's really famous, isn't she?
Exactly.
It's hard to understand how famous because, like I said, I'm not from the Netherlands, but like when I put the video out, some Dutch friends were messaging me like, "Oh my God, like, what the hell?" You know, because she is famous. But yeah, for me, it's weird. For me, it's like I don't really know her, you know, because I can't understand Dutch TV, so she's never been on my feed, you know.
But now she
I don't
is.
see like English interviews or anything. Maybe she has, and I haven't seen them. But
Yeah.
as far as I hasn't done any English interviews before.
Well, salute to Kim. I am I am a Jamaican living here in Holland, isn't it? So I don't go around and stepping on anybody's store. And
No,
I see things as it is, yeah? The porn industry is very big, very lucrative because men are paying to see it. Men are consuming porn, isn't it? Women to some
yeah,
extent, but men, isn't it?
men
So
and women both watch porn, but it's men that pay to watch porn.
of course, a lot. If there wasn't a market, if it wasn't lucrative, then Kim Holland wouldn't be so relevant, and she is relevant now. She's popping like Jiffy Pop.
Yeah, no, she's very popular, and like I said, I think it's really important to have like the conversations in public as well.
Of course.
Like talks about, they're important, right? It's important to talk about sexuality and because there's a lot of people that struggle with those issues, and having someone open talking about it, it's a good thing.
Oh, we have to end our conversation there on this positive note, yeah?
Yeah, it's always good to finish positive, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, salute to Kim. Don't strike my YouTube channel, isn't it?
I, d- I don't think she likes it anymore, but
Yeah, but I'm a fan of Kim. That's it.
yeah, I
I,
don't
w-
like, yeah,
I will see her later. For sure.
yeah,
Isn't it? All right.
yeah.
Big up yourself and thank you for being here, yeah? When will
No,
you, are you working on another documentary, another podcast? When will it be
uh,
out?
yeah, I've got one coming out where I went to an exorcism and I met a witch. So, but I don't know when it'll be out. Maybe next month or something. We'll see. I've had enough of porn for a while. I need a break.
Really went to a witch in Jamaica?
Oh, I wish. I would love to do that. I'd love to go. I'd love to go to Jamaica in general. Actually, I haven't
Yeah.
been.
Why not in November this year? We can go together and I show you the real voodoo.
Yeah, I actually might keep you to that. That would be awesome.
Yeah,
So,
for real, for real. I'm serious like colon
yeah,
cancer. I would go and we film something together, isn't it?
yeah, I'd be up for that. Even just a tour, you know.
What do you
It's
mean?
like
We can okay, we
I'd
talk
love.
behind the scene and make a good trip of it, yeah?
Yeah, let's see if we can do something. I'd be up for it.
Alright. Big up yourself and I will send this video to you. I will upload this Kim one first and tomorrow I upload the longer version, yeah?
Yeah. All right.
And share it for me, please, yeah? I want my podcast to blow up like yours. Pause on the blow. No Diddy on the blow, yeah?
Oh, no problem.
Alright, big up, yeah?
Oh, see you later. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
We Jamaicans, we have to be funny. Right now, when you say pause, when you say blow, when you say certain things, you have to say pause. Hey, pause. I enjoy this conversation. This is part 2, but I will put part 2 first and then part 1 tomorrow. Big up yourself. Salute to all newcomers and just stick. I am going to Jamaica in November. Yes. I want to interview a voodoo, a ghost, a goblin. But I did interview all those persons already, those entities. If I want to interview the wickedest person on the planet, I have to interview my ex-wife, Charles.